Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Burke kicks to Freq. Nice open look, but it's no good. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought, but when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game, and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And here are the Rockets now. It's a three-point game. This time they met in Houston.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And the Rockets with possession here after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Here's Thurman. Gobert with the block. Burks the pass to Burke. Hayward goes in. He feeds it to Freq. Takes the three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Hadget, Burke covering. There's the pick. Kicks to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Kevin, speed is their strong suit, and they'd like to play that way today if coach has his way. He said there's no reason to hold these guys back. We'd like to push the pace as much as possible and play the game on our terms. Guys?
All right, Doris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 5. Burke kicks to Gobert. Hayward dishes to Freq. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hadget, Burke covering. Harden outside, pulls up on the wing. Good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
The Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's Freq missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Harden with the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And a wide open look for Freq. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
They set the pick. Back to Harden. From past the arc. Utah with the rebound. Hayward with the ball. Shoots from 14. Another miss by Utah. From outside the arc. And that is good. And it's a tie ball game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Freq throws it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Feeds it to Harden. Off the screen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harden's got 7 points. Utah's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 10 points for Freq.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Passes it to Harden. Here's Thurman. And Houston again with the bucket. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Freq sets a screen for Burke. The dish to Freq. Boom, he chips it straight down.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Thurman. They get it back. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second bucket tonight.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Now here's Hayward. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Rockets. Robinson's checked in.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These players at that position in the past month. 5th on the list, Gordon Hayward.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it, but they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
Rockets trail by 4. It's Harden with the drive. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance. Here's Freq. Drains the three-pointer. Freq's got 18 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Dishes it to Harden. Here's Padgett. And it's Freq with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, he'll get some of those hustle points if he keeps boxing out like that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's a screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. Padgett. Burke covering. It's deflected. Hayward outside. And there's the pass to Burke. Green, the screen. There's Freq. Second chance shot. And Capella sends it back. Padgett. Burke's covering. Out to the wing. Here's Patrick. Another miss by Houston.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Rockets trail by 7. Outside Robinson. In the corner, Harden. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Rodney Hood's checked in for Utah. Jeremy Lin comes in for Burke. Wands checked in for Houston. Harden outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Vaughn. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Utah leading by 7. And Freq throws it down.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Lynn kicks to Freq. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Freq's got 23 points.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Rockets trail by 10.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Freq. 20 rebounds, then almost 5 blocks. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Here's Vaughn. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now here's Lynn. It's a 10-point game. Inside, Freq. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Houston moving it around. Green with the block, but they'll get another chance. Capella, the pass to Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Rebound, Utah. Freq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the feed to Lynn. For the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Vaughn. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set the pick. Hedge defended by Lynn. Got a piece of it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Hall's checked in for Houston. For Houston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Lynn kicks to Green. Here's Freq, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freq. 25 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the 3-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Rockets trail by 14. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Lynn. Here's Hall. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
They set the pick. Here's Lynn. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Passes it to Hall. Releases. And again, the Rockets good for 2. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Freq in at the 4 spot. Jeremy Lin is out there with Hood, and it's Rudy Gobert. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freq in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 68 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Well, time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now here's Freq. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And he gets the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
That's good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Misses the 3. Fortain. Here's Gobert. He dishes it to Freq. Drills it from outside. Freak's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Here's Vaughn. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Patrick passes to Robinson. Pulls up. And it's Lin with the rebound. Jazz leading by 18. He kicks it to Freq. He feeds it to Hood. From the arc. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And there's the pass to Vaughn. There's the pick. Over to the left wing. Pass to Patrick. Top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here. Hood dishes to Lin. Kicks to Freq. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thank you, Doris. Now, here's Burke. Harden missing his last shot. Gobert with a screen for Burke. There's a good screen. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Freq missing. Rockets trail by 20. Harden outside. Here's Thurman. The rebound by the Jazz. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And that one's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here is Harden. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
And that one's good. Freq.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And so it's Houston with it. Passes to Patrick. Here's Harden on the wing. 10 points for him. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
To the middle. Here's Freq. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Burks kicks to Freq. And good on the basket. Hook it. Freq's got 44.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
On the wing, Harden. The pass to Patrick to the wing right side. Burks pulls it in.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And so here is Houston after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Robinson sets a screen for Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
And the shot is good.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Freq. To stop the run, Burks pulls it in. Burks has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And checking out the numbers for Gordon Hayward. He's one of the standouts over the last month. Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Green, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Paget, Burke covering. Feeds to Harden. Fires from deep. That's good. Harden's got 15.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Burke kicks to Green. To the middle. Here's Freq. Power down with both hands.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And so here is Houston. Harden kicks to Capella. It's stolen by Green. Inside, here's Freq. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Freq's got 53.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Capella, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Green passes to Hayward. There's the steal. Here's Paget, banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And Freq gets it to go on the assist by Burke. Burke's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. On the wing, Harden. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And that one's good. Freq.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Burke covering with his first shot attempt. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Assistant. Hatchet. The Jazz with the timeout.
A different look for Utah. Noah comes in for Freq. Rodney Hood subbed in. So as we conclude the first half,
All right, fans, over.
and as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freq in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Here's Thurman from outside off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Burke covering. Out left to the wing. Hedrick. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Hayward. He has 7, just 3 to shoot. Down low. And that one's good. Freq's got 59 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Harden on the wing. Burke's covering. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Thurman. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Now, here's Burks. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Gobert with a screen for Hayward, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Utah shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
There's the dish to Freq. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. Rockets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freq. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dishes it to Burks. Now here's Freq. Tight defense on him. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Houston moving the ball around. The three. That's good. He's got 13.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Burke. He's got 5. Here's Harden. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. From deep. And it's Freq with the rebound. Freq's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Burke kicks to Freq. The shot by Hayward, wide open, nails the wide open jump shot. Hayward's got 9.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through James Harden. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And here are the Rockets now. They set the screen. Pass to Patrick. 5 on the clock. Buried from 15 feet out. And here is Burke. 7 points in the game. Pass to Freq. Fires it up. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Hedge. Burke covering. It's Harden with the drive, and that one's good. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Freq. Rockets with the rebound. Harden right side. Harden draws the double. Lots of room. The offensive rebound. Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got 8.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
To the middle, Robinson. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Jazz have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Jazz, number 1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Gobert. Rodney Hood comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Burke.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Now here's Harden. 23 points in the game. Paget defended by Lin. To the inside. Here's Capella. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 8 points for Robinson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Paget. The second effort, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Lin. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Now a chance, Kevin, to take a look at how the Jazz fared over the last month. First in scoring, first in rebounds. They're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Houston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Down low. Robinson passes to Vaughn. Shot clock at 5. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Paget. No luck. Some solid defense there from Lin. The Jazz have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Picked them clean. Passes it to Vaughn. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Paget. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He has 7.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
And it's Freq missing. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. There's a screen by Robinson. Off the screen. Capella, the follow-up champ.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and the guy's not wasting any time, just straight back up with it. And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And so it's Houston with it, and Lin comes to help. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Balestrieri. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The feed now to Lin. Here's Hood. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Paget, guarded by Green. And Lin comes to help. Here's Capella, and it's blocked. Now here's Lin. 1:29 left in the third. That's good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Rockets shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Kicks to Robinson. Paget defended by Lin. Here's Balestrieri. Rebound, Utah. Freq's got rebound number 15 here tonight. From deep. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Capella. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Freq.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Paget, pass to Robinson. Here's Vaughn, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for Joakim Noah. He's checked in for Green. And he makes both free throws. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. Just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Thurman. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly. Utah's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Freq, he's in at the 4 spot. Hood out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Noah. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Hollis Trieri, defended by Lin. It's tipped. For 3. Rockets with the rebound. The pass to Vaughn. From downtown. And that one's good. Here's Lin. To the middle. Here's Freq. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Good on both. And for Houston, they're shooting 41% for the game. There's a screen. Feeds to Harden. Pass to Patrick. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah leading by 23. To the paint. And Freq throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Paget, Burke covering. The dish to Harden. It's stolen by Gobert. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Rockets.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freq. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gobert. Rodney Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Trey Burke. Here's Thurman. It's deflected, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Now Lynn. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Noah the screen. Hood kicks to Freq, and he dunks it down.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freq. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
You know, Freq was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.